It's cold with a wind chill below zero, but hundreds of people have gathered in the normally quiet Seward neighborhood of Minneapolis for a candlelight vigil. It's 7:45 p.m., and exactly 24 hours earlier, 3 had been gunned down inside the Seward Market and Halal Meats. 2 cousins that owned the store and a customer lost their lives.
Seward neighborhood is a great neighborhood that we've been living in this neighborhood for a long time. We never had any problem with, but this is a tragedy that never happened before. It's something we never even think about will happen. But now it's happened. We don't need to see that it's gonna happen again. So we say never again, and never again, especially as a Somali community.
We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us see the right path as we come together tonight and grieve together, grieve the loss of our beloved sons. There are kids who are without father tonight, without father that will tend to their needs, without father that will help them. There are 4 of them who are tonight crying alone without their father, while their father was out here to do to help them live and put bread on their table. There are wives tonight. There's a wife tonight who will be sleeping by herself. This is the great tragedy that we are dealing with tonight, and we are wondering why those innocent lives are taken so mercilessly with the act of these cold-blooded killers. Killers have no ethnicity. We need to be very encouraged by the act of the mayor last night to come here and show up and show that level of attention to this tragic, and hopefully there will be no stone unturned until those who committed this crime are brought to justice. And every one of us should be part of this. The family have set up an account for donations, whether it's $1 or $10 or $100. There's orphans of this. They set up an account, and the account number is 2655528699. The name of the account is Warfa and Elmi Trust Fund at Wells Fargo. All the donations, please. Yes, the account number is 2655528699 at Wells Fargo. And all the donations should be directed there.
The mayor is here.
When one person falls in Minneapolis, every single person suffers a loss. By coming here tonight, all of us represent the fact that Seward and Minneapolis and Minnesota and the United States is about all of us coming together, even in tough times. We stand in a neighborhood of Seward that has reached its arms out for generations to immigrants and has been a tremendous home and partnership.
Seward community generation kala duwan iyo dad immigrant oo isu yimid danaynayana wax walba oo habayraatay sidan oo kale wax ugu jira.
Seward and Minneapolis have been cities of peace, and we are here tonight to say that now more than ever we need to stand united for peace.
Citygan neighborhoodkan Seward la yiraahdo iyo Minneapolis waxay caan ku yihiin nabadgelyada, marka waxaynu dhamaanteen caawa cadaynaynaa inaynu muujino nabadgelyada aynu diyaarka u nahay.
When I came here last night, I was heartsick, as so many of us are. There's very little we can do except one single important thing. The single most important thing we can do now is to say that any person who has any information about this needs to work together with not only the people next to them, but with the police and the community. When I was a little boy, my parents had a corner store about a mile from here, and my mother was held up at gunpoint.
Really speak English.
People in the neighborhood were outraged, and they helped find who that person was who held a gun to my mother's head. Show that outrage now and help us find who did this so we can bring them to justice.
Yes, that's right, absolutely.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
mayorku wuxuu dalbaday sida hooyaday loo caawiyay haddii aad ogtiin hawshaan ama aad wuxuun ka maqashaan sida ugu dhaqsaha badan inaad law enforcement u gudbisaan si loo qabso qofkaas cadaaladna loo horkeeno.
We need your partnership to find justice, but even more important, we need a partnership to continue the peace. So before you leave tonight, reach out to someone you don't know who is here in Seward, which is always welcome. Embrace them, show peace with them, and make sure that we go forward, ongoing in peace.
Peace!
Peace! Peace!
What we want! Peace! What we want! Peace! What we want! Peace! What we want! Peace! What we want! Peace!
No more violence! No more violence! No more violence! Justice! No more violence!
How do we stand? How do we stand? How do we stand? What do we want? Peace! What do we want? Peace! What do we want? Peace! Why are we here? Peace!
Home probably 35 to 40 minutes after it had occurred, and I turned off the highway and saw the police cars around the market. Didn't really know what to think. Went home. Again, I'm 2 blocks south of here, and just kind of put it in the back of my mind. I went upstairs to change out of my work clothes when I realized that one of the women who lives in the Somali house across the street from me, suddenly she was out in the front yard of the house just wailing. And my heart just sank. I was like, what's, but I didn't really connect it with this, And I thought, wow, something's wrong, this woman is very distraught. And then at 9 o'clock, the news came on and my wife saw the report that there had been a triple homicide, and she told me, and that's when I put 2 and 2 together. And then sure enough, within 20-30 minutes of seeing it on the news, there was another woman out in front of the house across the street, and she was wailing and very distressed, and my heart just sank.
On a normal work night though, this is a really busy time for that to occur. It's just kind of stunning to the neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, this is Franklin is our main street.
Right.
And
this street would be packed with stop and go traffic, shoppers, people, pedestrians everywhere.
Well, not so much when it's 9 degrees out. More so in the spring, summer, and fall. But it's still, people are still going to go and go to the store and do what they have to do.
I would guess 300-400 came out tonight though, and we're in this crowd.
Yeah,
in the same weather.
Because I worked till 7:30, I actually didn't get here till a little after 8 tonight. I was a little bit late. I wasn't here at the beginning, but I knew there would be a big turnout. I'm not surprised that there were a lot of people here.
Had you come into this store before?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Thanks. I'd like to take a look. Thank you. Oh, no.